This will be a spoiler-free review. So, Wesley and I are headed out to see Supergirl in a minute, and we will give you our thoughts on it when we return. But first I wanted it on record saying that I loved the new Superman film. It was so much fun, and I loved the dog Krypto so much. I can't wait to see that little doggy again, and see what all he gets up to in a whole new Krypto movie. The movie titled Krypto 2, Supergirl's Turn to Doggy Sit. Also, I loved the teaser for Supergirl at the end of the Superman movie, as the drunken hero type has been one of my favorites since the Will Smith movie Hancock. I could not be more hyped for this film going in, and at this point, it's not a matter of will I like the film so much as how very much I will like the film. Without further ado, Wesley and I are both headed out to see the movie now, and we'll give you our thoughts on it when we return. What a joyful, wonderful day this is going to be. I really hoped I'd love this film so I could make fun of the people who go around calling everything woke when it features a woman in a role other than breedable kitchen appliance. The anti-woke crowd has a sickness that needs to be addressed, but sadly this line in the sand cannot hold up today. I did not hate the Supergirl movie, but I am a bit deflated by it. Oh, where to begin? I think they wanted to take a Wolverine angle with her, where she's an asshole with a heart of gold, and I'm pretty sure the film even says that at one point. But while that was their intention, they entirely forgot to show the heart of gold part. Also, it bothered me just how much was implied to be happening just off screen. I can understand budget restraints preventing you from showing certain things, but after a point maybe you should just rewrite the scene into something different that can be filmed rather than an amazing that's left up to the audience's imaginations. Lobos was likely the best character in the film just under the CGI dog, but he's only around for a minute or two. And the dog, well, I heard that in the previous film there were scenes of people being rough with the dog, but they chose not to show it because people don't like seeing animals hurt. A big part of this film, and this is in the trailer, so I'd argue it's not a spoiler, is that the dog is hurt. So my precious doggy from the first film is used as an emotional MacGuffin in the second film, and because of this, we just don't get very much of Krypto at all. Okay, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do with your movie. It's not like I was excited to see the dog again or anything. What I'm actually saying here is bad filmmakers, very bad filmmakers. No biscuit for you. 1 out of 10 film. Non-functional until at least 20% more Krypto is added for the special edition release. Upon reception of said footage, I'll raise the score to a 7 out of 10. And now it's time for Wesley's verdict. And I can assure you Wesley is far less forgiving than I of films wasting his time. Wesley, tell the audience what you thought of Supergirl.
Super what now? Are you still going on about that movie? I done told you I don't have time to be gallivanting all around going to the movie theater. Don't you know I'm in the middle of a whole heap of bullcrap here? Ma's done been going out at night again. I done told her to stop, but she just keeps doing it. And you know what she does when she goes out at night, right? She catches little British spiders all night long. It's just one spider after the next until she has a whole jar full. And I done told her, Ma, stop catching all them spiders. But she never responds to me whenever I tell her this. She just looks at me with those wide, unblinking eyes, while backing slowly out of the room. I threw all the mason jars out that she keeps putting them in, but she just rummages through the trash and gets them back out anyway. And then she fills them all up with spiders again. And then she waits until I fall asleep at night, and she sneaks into my room, and then she starts feeding me the spiders one by one. One little spider, nom nom, 2 little spiders creeping and crawling, and spiders and nom nom nom. And then 3, and then a 4, and then she goes pouring down even more. And I wake up with the feeling of dozens of tiny little spider legs scurrying down my throat, and I'm like, Ma! God damn it, Ma, stop putting those spiders down my throat when I'm trying to sleep. And you know what she does then? She just stares at me with those wide, unblinking eyes while maintaining eye contact. And then she slowly starts backing out of the room, just giving me those same creepy crescent moon smiles that she always does. And I'm gonna go yell at her again right now at this very moment so that she'll stop doing it. So you and yours just go figure out your movies on your own time.
I'm sorry, audience. I got up to use the bathroom while Wesley was talking, but he sounded really animated and energetic from a distance, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that's a perfect 10 out of 10 to the Supergirl movie from Wesley. That is this channel's final and most definitive verdict. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, viewers, remember to always keep Wesley in your hearts.